Well, good morning, good morning, morning. I tell you, every day it's something different with this StreamYard. Anywho, good morning, good morning, good morning. And welcome to Tony Talks, where I am Tonye Denise Lattimore, your inspirational host, where I am here to encourage, inspire, and motivate you into your purpose. That is the goal, to get you moving, excuse me, into your purpose, right? Motivation, inspiration, encouragement, because we all need it. So, welcome to all my royal ones. Now, what I don't know is because I don't see live at the top. Oh, yes, I do. There we go. Whew, I tell you, just bear with me. Welcome, all my royal ones. Hopefully, you can hear me okay. So, I'll give you a couple seconds to come on in while I stir my tea, and then we will get started with our deep breathing. So, we got a light topic today. It's about the holidays, just random talk. Random holiday talk, because it's the holiday season and I wanted to just talk about the holidays, get y'all perspective, just see what y'all do for the holidays. It's always good to check in with other people. All right, we're going to start with deep breathing. Good morning, husband. Let's go. All right, so let's do our deep breathing. And we do, I don't know why this keeps doing that. 4 counts in, 4 counts out, and we do it how many times, y'all? 3. I'm just drinking my tea this morning. So take time to share it, share it so other people can join in on the conversation. It's light and airy on today. We're doing something light and airy for the rest of the year. Okay, so let's get started with our deep breathing. That's one. Our second one. That's 2. We got our jazz music flowing on today. And our final one. And out. Okay. Check in time, checking in with yourself, just seeing how you feel. How are you feeling this morning? This wonderful Wednesday morning. Time to just check in with yourself from 1 to 10. Where are you? What number are you feeling? How are you feeling this morning? Close your eyes, scan your body. What's going on internally inside of yourself? Just check in with yourself. If you feel like it, put your number down there, 1 to 10. 1 is low. I'm not feeling the greatest for whatever reason, right? And that's part of the check-ins, just checking in to see where you're at and how you can improve. And then 10 is the highest number. That's our highest rating number. And so if you're anywhere in between there is room for improvement. Even at a 10, there's room for improvement, right? So that's our check-ins. We are just today discussing, we having some random holiday talk, right? Because we got Thanksgiving coming up. We got Christmas coming up. So for me, Just random talk. I grew up Jehovah's Witness, where we didn't celebrate. I was born and raised Jehovah's Witness. We did not celebrate any holidays, none. Not a birthday, not Halloween, when all the kids would get a chance to dress up. We had to go to the library. Not nothing, right? There was no celebration except once a year they had where we would all gather together and we would go to, it was like a memorial, as they called it, memorial for Jesus Christ's death. And that was just us all gathering together. So when I grew up, I said, you know what? I'm going to celebrate, because I never got a chance to celebrate. I said, holidays are going to be like top notch to me. I'm going to go over the top. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that for holidays, right? And I got older and I did. Like, I had little kids, I had younger kids at the time. And so, Christmas was big. I wanted them to get a chance to celebrate Christmas and get their gifts, and then family time and all of that. So I did that. And now that my kids are grown, it's not such a big thing for me, right? Like, Christmas is not a big, huge deal for me. Now, I do love a pretty, pretty tree. I love a tree, which takes a lot of time to decorate, a lot of time to get it the way you want it. But I love to look at, and it don't necessarily have to be my tree, but I love to see trees that are decorated. Ooh, with the pretty decorations, the lights just looking so beautiful. And then the home to have the, decor, the Christmas decor. I do love that. That's one thing that I enjoy. So for me, I've been recently looking into and learning more about why people really celebrate these holidays, like even Thanksgiving. Why is it celebrated? Where did the origin come from? And it's just not a big thing for me. It's not something major that I want to celebrate, because looking at the origin, it really is not all that people are celebrating for. People celebrate now because it is tradition. That's what I think. People just know, this is it's Thanksgiving. Sometimes we do things and don't know why we do it. So when you think about this, for those who are on now or those who come on later, think about, why do you celebrate the holidays that you celebrate? Right? Why do you celebrate Thanksgiving? Why do you celebrate Halloween? Why do you celebrate Christmas? And anybody who wants to post, why do you celebrate those things? Sometimes we just do it because that's how we were raised, right? But does that mean that it's right? And I'm not knocking anybody, right or wrong. I'm still learning myself. I'm still investigating for myself, not for what the church says, but for me. Right. And so the more I learn about Christmas is Jesus was not even born around that time. So people say, oh, it was his birthday. But no, if you study the word, he was born more around springtime ish. Okay. So not in the winter time. So we really just celebrate what? To give gifts to others. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I think you should have an understanding of why you do what you do when you do it, right? So that's just my experience. If you want to share your experience of celebrating the holidays, feel free. So I wrote down a few things about few random things about holidays, right? What is your favorite holiday and why? If anybody wants to participate, what's your favorite holiday? And if you're watching the replay, hit replay. I will come back and answer your comments, or talk back to you. All right. So for me, is birthdays a holiday? Hello. Mm-hmm. Because for me, my favorite holiday is my birthday. Mm-hmm. I just love, love, love growing up. Like I say, I couldn't celebrate my birthday. So birthdays are important to me. I think that you being able to see another year of life is amazing, right? So for me, that's something that I definitely feel needs to be celebrated. Birthday. So that's my favorite holiday. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What about you? What is your favorite holiday? Or do you have one? And what do you do on your favorite holiday? Do you have any special things that you do each year? For me, since I said my birthday and our anniversary, those are really important days for us, for me to celebrate things that I love to celebrate because it's just like, we made it another year. And that is, now this tea got me hot. Give me 1 second. Yeah, it's something important to celebrate that you made it another year. So I try to do something different every year. Me on my favorite holiday, my birthday, and our anniversary. I like to do something different. I like to travel. What do you like to do on your favorite holiday? What is your favorite holiday, and what do you like to do on your favorite holiday? Anything? Is it like a tradition you like to do, or is it just you just do what the norm is? Get with family, eat, drink, talk, that type of thing. Okay. Um, let's see. What do you love about the holidays? Well, one thing I love, let me see. I wrote down a couple things. One thing I love about the holidays is people tend to be more friendly and more social than normal. I said tend to be, right? On average, people tend to be more friendly and social. People are getting out more, they gather more, they're just more chummy chum, if that makes sense, right? They're more apt to be socializing around that time. And I like that. I like that. Sometimes going out for just hanging out. I love the Christmas parties. I love dressing up for the holidays. I love it. I love it. I love it. One thing I love is the sequin. Mm-hmm. The sequin is definitely a holiday thing. It makes it feel very holiday-ish. I love sequin, sparkle, furs, the Christmas parties, and getting dressed up and being able to just socialize with other people who are in the holiday mood, if you will. As I said, the Christmas decor. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love the silver and gold. And then I'm getting into like the rose gold. So we probably won't have a tree. Well, we got a teeny tiny tree on top of our table right now. It's spray painted silver. We probably won't have a tree, like a live tree, or either a synthetic tree this year. Good morning, Miss Allison. But next year it's on and popping, because whether I celebrate Christmas or not, I love a good tree. I love a tree and a home around Christmas that is decorated with all the lights and stuff. And so next year it's on and popping. So what do you love about the holidays? What are some things that you do that you know you just love when this time of year comes around? Because I hear a lot of people say, hey, I love Christmas time, or I love the holiday time. Thanksgiving, I think people just like to eat. For Thanksgiving, I'm getting tired of the same old, right? The same old food. Some people call it slave food. I've heard it called slave food, like the dressing and turkey and all of that. I can only eat a little bit of that. I don't want no leftovers. So yeah, I'm tired of that. So want to come up with something different for Thanksgiving. I love the relaxation time, spending time with my boo thing. A lot of times we are here by ourselves. We may go over his mom's house, or if we go somewhere, we come back. we're relaxing, right? We're not moving around a whole lot. Some people go from this place to that place to that place. Now, I don't want to do all that on Thanksgiving. I want to eat a little bit and relax. I don't eat a lot on Thanksgiving either. Now, some people have multiple plates and they leave and they have all these plates wrapped up, and I don't want to take none of that stuff home. That's just me. I don't want to eat it after I've eaten it the one time. I'm good. Okay. How about y'all? Is that something? Do y'all love Thanksgiving food? Do you love to take plates home? And for me, most times it's cooked. So I typically cook for Thanksgiving something here, and most times it's thrown away in the garbage can. So why do I even cook it? I'm debating this year if I'm even going to cook this year, because most times I make way too much because I don't know how to cook small, you know, and then I end up throwing it away. So what a waste. I don't want to waste any food. Um, and I don't want to spend all my day early rising, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning cooking, because I like my stuff fresh. Do y'all do do y'all like y'all food fresh, or do you cook it like days before and then you warm it up? Ugh, that's nasty to me. But to each his own, right? I like my stuff fresh, especially if I'm going to make like dressing. I love that dressing hot out the oven, with its fixings. And yeah, I can't see having my dressing made days before. Because really, to me, like, a lot of people take time. They say it takes a lot of time to cook Thanksgiving, but it don't take a whole lot. It don't take like days of preparation. I'm just saying, that's me. Maybe maybe excuse me, maybe to chop the vegetables or something. The celery, onions, green pepper, stuff like that. But it don't take a whole lot to cook the food. Yeah, I don't know why some people say they have to prep all these days prior. What you say, Trina? Trina said, I love making cookies. I love making cookies with my grandson and decorating the tree. So that's like a norm. That's like a tradition that you do every year, Trina. Stay vacation and relaxation time. I cook everything fresh. There you go. I get up around 6 a.m. that morning. Yeah, okay, okay. It's similar with me. I don't make the cookies because most times our grandkids aren't here. My kids and my husband's kids are grown, and so it's just us. So, I do get up early. Stay vacation, that I want to change. I want it to become a traveling vacation, and we'll talk about that. So I put down different categories. So in my future, right, or in our future, I want to spend time in another place in the world for Christmas and for Thanksgiving. I would like to see how other people, and when I say the world, I'm talking about somewhere sunny, on the beach, right? Like on the beach where I can lay out. Right now, I'm in Chicago, and around Thanksgiving and Christmas, typically it is cold, it is snow outside, and I'm not trying to do that, right? I'm not trying to experience that anymore. So when I say around the world, that may be like on an island, Saint Tropez, Barbados, Virgin Islands, someplace where I can lay out and then go and see. They probably will have like some jerk chicken. That's good for me, right? Something different. Experience some different foods, what their Christmas is like, what their Thanksgiving is like. I don't need to be, in the same place every year. So every year, at least one of those, I would like to be away on somebody's beach, chilling, with the sun on my face and my bikini. That's a good Christmas or Thanksgiving for me. hmm So hopefully 2024, we will be headed in that direction to make our own traditions, right? That's what it's about. holiday time, spending it, to me, taking advantage of it how you want to, because you know what is going to be fulfilling for you. Because again, as I said in the beginning, why do people really celebrate Thanksgiving? Do you sit down and say, I am celebrating Thanksgiving because our ancestors blah blah blah? A lot of people don't do that, right? Christmas because it's Jesus' birthday when it really is not, right? Excuse me. You do it because you're spending time with family and friends. Okay, typically. Okay, I have another category of what I want. So for Thanksgiving, I want, this is not something that I see, and we've gone over people's houses. I don't see it either there. To have all of the family or friends or whoever is gathered around, say like a word, right? Say a word of thanksgiving. I am grateful for. What I'm saying is have a big gathering space, right? So maybe everybody can't fit at the table, but to pause for a moment, right? We call it Thanksgiving for a reason. Most times people just start grabbing plates, eat all at different times. I guess I'm saying for it to really be more family oriented wherever I go, whatever space I go to, or if it's at my home, to be more family oriented, right? So dinner is at blah, blah, blah time so that we can spend time with each other, just really interacting. That's what I'm saying. That's what I want to see Thanksgiving, if we have it at our home or go somewhere, be more, right, really thankful that we have this time to gather, because life is short. Let me not say that life is short. It can be short. Life is, sometimes we take it for granted that we have every day of life, that every day we're going to wake up. So for these times that we gather together, you may not see family for a long time, right? It may be a whole year, and maybe you only gather one time a year. Really appreciate one another in that moment. That's what my desire would be. Even if we on the beach, hey, let's go get our jerk chicken and let's all of us say something that we're grateful for in the moment. I don't see that where I go, right? And that's just something I desire, for us to be able to say what we're thankful for, maybe even speak to a person, who is at the table, us encourage one another, pray together, definitely pray together over the food, be able to sit down together to spend some time eating together. Not this person over here having a little conversation over there. Can we just gather as family? Can we come back together as family? I know back in the day growing up, we had, and this was not for holidays, this was like when we ate dinner. Now, it wasn't the best of times when we ate, because it usually was a heavy, we was going to talk about some type of subject where my parents might be telling us what we didn't do. But what I'm saying is, we gathered at the table, we ate together. So can we get back to family? And if we have these times where extended family is there, I'm just talking about what I want, right? I don't know what y'all desire and how it is for y'all holidays, but I want it really to be family. Let's get to know each other, you know? Especially, it's a one time a year thing for the most time. When do we get together? Holidays, and then homegoings or funerals. That is times when we get together. So let's make it more family oriented. Let's really be thankful. If it's called Thanksgiving, let's really be thankful that we have this time to gather, right? That we are here. We are blessed to see another holiday, another time with our family and friends. Because sometimes I remember, there's been times where I may not have been around family, but friends can be your family as well. So whoever you're around, it's time for appreciation. It's time to really start um recognizing and realizing, why am I celebrating? What is it that I'm celebrating for? And I'm mainly talking about Thanksgiving right now. We going to Christmas. What is this time for? It's for us to gather together as family, right? On us, I don't want to say, well, kind of on one accord, right? We all have a mission here to be able to spend time together and love on one another while we are yet alive. To me, that's my mission of Thanksgiving. Since I mean, it's not really celebrated for what it really was created for, right? Some pilgrims or something coming over here, that whatever, right? Make it be what is useful for now. Family, about friends, about building relationship. And that should be all year round, right? Building relationship. That's a whole nother topic. We'll talk about that later. And then Christmas, same thing. Like, it really is a gathering. It's a gathering because people come together around Christmas and then New Year's too, right? So appreciating the time that you have with your people, whoever those may be, family, friends, co-workers, all of those things. Okay, what I dislike about the holidays, as I said before, the traditional food and cooking the traditional food, and most times wasting it, because we do not really eat it in my house. Like, we may go somewhere and eat, then we come here. I don't want to eat the same thing. I'm just that type of person. I don't want to eat the same thing over and over. I'm not a leftover person. I don't really care for leftovers unless it's my husband's spaghetti. Then I like leftovers, but you barely get any leftovers because it goes so fast because it's so good. Anywho, that's the spaghetti, right? But other than that, like, I'm not really a leftover person. So I'm really debating this year. Am I going to cook anything? I don't know. I might not cook. I might cook just a little, try to learn how to cook a little bit. What else I dislike is the distance of people on Thanksgiving, as I talked about. It really is. It's like, people gather, but it's a distance there. You're in the house, but it's not a connection piece. And I think that Thanksgiving should be a time of connection. What I would like to do for Thanksgiving is find an organization, and I don't know if I want to serve plates, but give back in some type of way. It just, that helps me. I feel like, appreciate what I have, appreciate life by giving back to somebody else who doesn't have what, we really are blessed if we're able to sit around the table with family and friends. There are a lot of people who don't have, and I'm not just talking about the homeless, I'm talking about people who don't have family and friends. If you know somebody like that, maybe you can invite them, right? It's about love. It's about showing love to others. That's what I feel the holidays are about. And that should be all throughout the year, but especially around the holidays when people are more friendly, more social. It's a time to invite others, into your space. It's about showing love and affection for others. Okay. What I do like is the eggnog with some rum, or with some type of alcohol in it, and then some whipped cream on top. I love it because that's the only time of the year that you really can get some eggnog, right? Um, and so I love the eggnog with some whipped cream and some rum, or either brandy or something, right? Something in it. Just such a good holiday drink. Puts me in that mood. Anybody have any drink recipes, holiday drink recipes? What drinks do you like around the holiday? Any specific thing you like to drink? I also like the that's a time where I would like some coffee. I'm not a coffee drinker, but coffee with the Kahlua in it. Mmm, yum, yum, yum. Or the Kahlua on ice. That's good too. Mm-hmm. What drinks do you like to drink around the holiday time? And then what do holidays mean for you? These are questions I want you to think about. Do you just go through the holidays because it's going through the motions, right? Good morning, big sis. Is the holidays, what does it mean to you? Is it just something to do because this is what the world or society is doing? Celebrating the holidays. What does it mean to you? Something to think about, right? Um, why do I celebrate the holidays? And then, are you a budgeter or splurger for the holidays? How do you decide who gets a gift and who doesn't? How do you decide like how much I'm spending on this person? Um I used to, when my kids was young, would go all out, and buy all these gifts and stuff. But then as they got older and I got older, I realized that for me, it's not about that. I'd rather splurge. I know, right? I'd rather splurge on a good vacay in the sun on the beach, as I said, right? So now I could be a splurger, but I'm not splurging any longer on gifts. Like, that's not really what it's about to me. It's okay to buy a gift, but some people go into debt. And I'm talking about you looking at that debt, you put that debt on your credit card in December, and they still be paying for it by next December, right? Like, is that just to please somebody else? I don't know, but I ain't doing it. You don't like cold weather holidays. Yeah, well, I don't either. But if I could have the holiday time and take it and spend it and it be on the beach somewhere where it's hot, yeah, I'll take that, A place where the sun is out. I know people want to see because it's Christmas or Thanksgiving, they think that snow needs to be on the ground. I don't need to see that. That's just not where I'm at, right? I want to see the sun and I want to see some water, right? And I want to be laid out with that sun beaming on my face. Okay, so cold weather holidays, I don't like them either, unless I'm not in that place where the cold is. Then that's fine for me. Um, so yeah, are you a budgeter or are you a splurger for the holidays? How do you decide who you get a gift? Do you have like a friends giving? That's a new thing, right? That's something that a lot of people are doing. Friends giving. So, for your friends, y'all gather together outside of Thanksgiving or Christmas. And then y'all get together and y'all exchange gifts, you talk, you have your drinks, you sit and you spend your time. Is that something that you do? I think that would be fun. Friendsgiving, family giving, like where you choose instead of having to buy everybody a gift, because sometimes that's difficult. If you have a larger family and you're trying to figure out, okay, who do I buy for? Do I buy for this person? But if I buy for this person and don't buy for that person, this person is going to have an attitude, right? You have a budget. Okay, budget is good, right? I think it's a must having a budget, because without a budget, a lot of people, what they do, they're swiping because it feels good to buy for somebody else until you get that credit card bill. And then you're like, what in the world did I do? And is that pleasing them or is it pleasing you? I'm a shopper. So, I like to shop and buy, but I don't like to see no bill coming in my house. So To me, budgeting it out. And you can go and find you some good gifts. If you are a good shopper, you don't have to spend a lot, but it can look like you spent a lot, right? And you can start earlier in the year. You can start gathering your gifts, earlier in the year, so that you're not, all at one time, like, oh man, I gotta get so and so a gift, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta do that. Yeah. So to me, budgeting is the best way, and doing it earlier in the year. Some people do, I used to do this. I used to do a Christmas, they used to have a Christmas savings at the bank. I no longer do that because I really just don't buy that many gifts anymore to really have to start a savings almost like a year early. I just don't. But I guess if I'm going to start doing like vacations or something like that, that would be good, right? Like a Christmas savings for whatever vacation. If we choose to vacation on Thanksgiving or on Christmas. So starting early and saving for that. That's an idea. Mm-hmm. All right. So just some random talk today about holidays. We're going to have all holiday talk through November. Even on Friday, it's going to be about life after divorce. It's going to talk about divorce and the holidays. That's a good idea to use it for vacations, right? Because that's where I'm at. That's I don't want to be. Well, I won't be. Chicago is not my destination, so I don't want to be in the cold around the holiday times, and I'm not gonna be. So yeah, I think I'm gonna start an envelope, and I can do it on my own. Just start an envelope and start putting funds in there, right? Funds in there for vacay, for either Thanksgiving or Christmas, so we can see how it is around the world or in different places of the world. Maybe how they spend Christmas and do Christmas. I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that in a warm place. Maybe a different warm place every year. Okay. All right. So that was random talk about the holidays. Anything special that y'all have coming up for the holidays that you're gonna do? We open up a look at this girl here. We open up a mutual fund. A mutual fund. Good Lord. How much y'all spending on gifts? Man, that's nice though. A mutual fund for giving, because for some people giving is huge, right? I don't knock nobody in what you do and how you spend your coinage, right? Especially for the holidays. For some people, holidays are majorly big. For me, not so much, right? Like like I say, it used to be really geared around my kids, and now, yeah, it's just not that big of a deal to me. Just as long as I can get somewhere warm, I'm just going to keep on saying it over and over. As long as I can get somewhere warm, hmm I'm fine. Yeah. So mutual fund, that means that you owe for a vacation. Gotcha. Do you vacation around the holiday time, Shiante? Good morning, Roxy. So you get interest on it. I know that's right, right? I don't care how much interest you get. That's gonna help when you own your vacay. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's an idea. Something to think about. I probably won't do that. I'll probably just put it in an envelope and just save it that way. But that's a good idea, and that's good. Other people can see that, mutual fund for your vacation. Do you vacation around the holiday time? Who else vacations around the holiday time? Who it purposefully for Thanksgiving, they don't want to be in their same place, or for Christmas, they take a vacation for one of those holidays. Oh, okay. Okay, you do. Okay, going on a cruise for New Year's. Hmm, that's, I like that. That's different. Because New Year's, we always find ourselves on the couch. Yep. And before they even do the countdown, we knocked out sleep and we probably wake up when we hear all the fireworks going off. Yeah. So that would be nice though. I like that cruise idea for New Year. So we've talked about Thanksgiving. Ooh, I need to save a whole lot. Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. Yeah, doing something different around that. What Roxy say? She said, that's my plan. I plan to go somewhere every Christmas. Okay. Yep. I said so it would be either Thanksgiving, Christmas, and now Shiante added New Year's in there. That would be nice to start the new year in another place, warm, on an island, on the beach, on a cruise ship. I like. You're super excited. Where y'all going to? Roxy, where y'all going to? Are y'all going somewhere this Christmas? Or will y'all be in Chi-Town? Y'all going somewhere for Christmas? Anybody going anywhere for Thanksgiving? Like, traveling anywhere? Let's see. I don't have kids, so why not? Baby, say it. We'll be in Vegas. Ooh, I like that. I don't know. I used to didn't like Vegas, but after my son's birthday party in Vegas, baby, I like Vegas. Maybe I just like the whole party thing that he threw. He threw a party that I've never experienced before. But Vegas is on my list. And that's a big hitter. I like Vegas now. Okay. Key West. Look. Come on, that's what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. Okay, Key West in Mexico. All right. You're going to relax. I got you. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's what I like to do on the holiday times. I think. I think until I start doing it, I may want to party a little bit. Yep. So relaxation is a good thing around the holidays. Okay. I asked earlier, anybody have any special drinks that they like and anybody want to share their drink recipes? I talk about eggnog and rum with some whipped cream on top. That's what I like. Any good drinks for the holidays? What y'all like to drink on around the holidays? To just have your little sip. Any special drinks? Um, do we have any plans for the holidays? Not exactly on the holidays. First week in December, we will be, well, maybe I shouldn't be saying this on here, but yeah, we'll be getting away a little bit uh around the beginning of December. So not actually for the holiday, but that's what I want to do specifically for either Thanksgiving from here on out. Now y'all put it in my head about New Year's. So Thanksgiving, Christmas, or New Year's. One of those are going to be where we're away in a warm space. So you love a good eggnog shake. Where you get that from? You make it? A good eggnog shake. Sounds good to me. Never had it, but it sounds good. Who sells it? Sounds like I'm not gonna say it because until you sponsor me, I'm not mentioning no names, but a CFA sounds like they would have an eggnog shake. Hmm. Yeah. So I'm looking for good drink recipes, y'all. You host for Thanksgiving. Ooh, I don't want to do that one. You make it. Okay. You make it. Hmm. Okay, sounds good to me. Well, maybe one year we'll get an invite and make it on down to the GA, which maybe we may make it down to the GA anyway for Christmas. We might. I'm sure we probably won't make it for. Do y'all realize that Thanksgiving is 2 weeks away? How fast is that? That's like we blink and it'll be here, right? I mean, I'm trying not to cook. I'm trying not to cook this year. So what difference does it make? Maybe I'll find a good restaurant. who can, like, we can get some stuff catered, some small stuff catered, but the food got to be good, right? And go from there. Because I really don't want to cook. I really don't want to get up that morning at 5 o'clock in the morning cooking, getting them pots together, and we're not even gonna eat the food. As I said, you're invited, of course. Okay, thank you, friend. Um yeah, so we probably will do something a little different. But my husband is not a seafood eater, right? I hear a lot of people say they do seafood boils on Thanksgiving now instead of the same old slave food, right? The macaroni and cheese, greens, sweet potatoes, da 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 da, right? So outside of seafood, and then the normal stuff, I don't know what we could have that I could really get catered. I don't know. I got to think that one through. Going to a restaurant on the holiday is the best. Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. Are they open though? Like, are a lot of, maybe probably now, a lot of restaurants are open. Thanksgiving will be here. Okay, let me look up some restaurants. Okay, y'all putting it up at Peppermint Martini. Woo! That sounds good, Trina. Do you make those? If you do, send me that recipe. Yeah, going to the restaurant is the best. Yeah, no cleanup, right? Everything is done right there for you. You can go home and then you can relax. Good idea, big sis. You do it for Christmas. Go to a restaurant. Okay. Y'all giving me some good ideas, right? Because the holidays, we be doing the same old, same old. And I want to, who's having a Christmas party? Do y'all throw Christmas parties when we move? That's going to be a thing for us. We're going to, whoever come, you're going to dress to the nines, right? We're going to have a black tie affair for Christmas. You're going to dress up. We're going to dress up and we're going to have an elegant party and talk, have fun, and just celebrate each other's, spending time together. Man, I wish my family made my house. So you got to cook, or your mom got to cook. Okay. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. Thanksgiving spot. Well, when we move, it probably will be a Thanksgiving spot. Yeah. Um, Unless we decide that that's the time we'll take our vacation on an island somewhere. Seafood broil for Christmas. Okay, I said, what can I get though for somebody who don't like seafood? That's what I'm saying. Gumbo for the New Year's. I don't even think he eat that. Do you eat gumbo? He don't even he don't even eat gumbo, right? So you see what I'm dealing with? Like, that's not gonna work. Uh you bartend, okay? Come on now, Trina. You are a jack of all trades. Christmas parties are so fun. Yes, I'm so excited to throw one. Like, but I love to see the people come in the door with, that black tie affair. You have your tux on, right? She have her gown on, and y'all just have a good time, right? We have our drinks. We just celebrating. We got some good music playing. I'm excited for that. I'm buying a turkey from Popeyes. Okay. I heard that they fry them turkeys. We usually have a fried turkey. My husband usually fries it. I don't want none of that stuff this year though. And then they're doing the rest of the stuff. Gotcha. Yeah, so all you gotta do, go pick up the turkey from Popeyes, and then everybody else brings the rest of the stuff. I got you. Yeah. Girl, he ain't no Italian eater either. Yeah, this man of mine, honey. Like, yeah. I mean, maybe a steak. Maybe we'll have a steak on that day. I don't know. I got to think of something because I don't want the same old, same old. Okay. Oh, Trina, come on. white chocolate liqueur, vanilla vodka, half and half, and McCormick's peppermint extract. Okay. I'm gonna have to get that because that sounds good. Just fix him some spaghetti. No, better yet, let him fix the spaghetti and we'll be good. That spaghetti and a pork chop, and that's good eating for us. Yeah. I know Shiante, like he's he don't like a whole lot of stuff, all that extra. I go to restaurants, I try things. He goes to a restaurant, he know what he like, and he stick with it. And most time I end up eating his stuff because I try this old stuff, and I'll be like, "Why did you try this stuff? You know this is gonna be good," but I do it anyway. So yeah, okay. I'll figure it out with between now and Thanksgiving. It would be nice to go to a restaurant. Maybe we will. I'll talk to him. You want to go to a restaurant for Thanksgiving, baby? And now we got to worry about the football game. So I don't know. I don't know what we gonna do. We might just sit here and just have drinks and nothing to eat. I don't know. But we'll have something to eat. Try New Orleans for the New Year's. Um, I wasn't a New Orleans fan when I went to New Orleans for the New Year. What they do? They be on Bourbon Street out there throwing the beads and stuff. Um, yeah, and New Orleans. A lot of people said. Now we all off topic, but a lot of people said New Orleans had good food. But to me, New Orleans. Let me put that up there so people can screenshot that and have them a whole drink. Yeah. Um, New Orleans food. Well, we went to one restaurant and it was not a good experience at all. Ugh, I can still see it right now. It was not a good experience at all. And all the restaurants we pretty much tried to me, and I'm really picky, but most of the restaurants weren't that good to me. New Orleans food just wasn't all. It wasn't New Orleansing to me. Okay, football. I know, right, Shante? Like, I mean, Shante. Like, football. Really? We could sit at a bar and watch the football, can't we? I don't know, but the food is delicious. Okay. Well, maybe you need to send me some restaurants in New Orleans. You didn't like the food in New Orleans either. Yeah, I don't know. We went to quite a few restaurants, but I didn't really find nothing spectacular about it. One thing about Chicago is Chicago has the best food to me. Chicago has great food to me. And that will be probably the only thing that I will miss about Chicago. They got a great skyline too. You know, looking at their skyline is great, is amazing. Chicago skyline is amazing. So I do like that. You're going back in February. February is what that's called? Mardi Gras? Or is it in March? Okay, y'all. Well, thank y'all for talking back and sharing about the holiday time. So, like I say, on Friday, we're going to be on baby, is the pizza really good? Now, see, you probably don't know what good pizza is in the GA. I know you've been all around the world, but if you ain't had Chicago pizza, you ain't had pizza. Don't say New York pizza, all that flat stuff New York got. No, ma'am. No. We talking about great pizza. IF, because like I say, I'm not saying no names. Oh my goodness, like greasy, but flavorful pizza. We got good pizza here in Chicago. Yes. So Friday, Life After Divorce will be here second Friday, right? And we're gonna be talking about the holidays and divorce. So basically, like, what do you do as a divorcee, right, around the holiday time? So you want to tune in on Friday, all right? So I will see y'all then. We're going to close in prayer per usual. Because we always got to close out with prayer. Because if it wasn't for God, guess what? We wouldn't be here right now. We wouldn't be having this conversation, right? So I'm always thankful. All right. So let me pause music here. Um, 1 second. So, Lord, we just thank you. We thank you for another day, God. We thank you that this is the day that you have made. You created each and every one of us, Lord, to see this day. And we are grateful that we have this time in your presence, God. We're talking about spending time with family, holidays, and just enjoying and getting to know each other, family, friends, just spending that quality time while we are here on earth. And so we just praise you, God, for allowing us to see another day. We thank you for all you are doing for us, Lord, for everything you have poured in us, Lord, for the places we will go, Lord. We thank you, Lord, that you have blessed us to be a blessing and that we would bless someone else. We thank you for the overflow so that we can give, Lord, to others, Lord, because you give us more than enough, not just for ourselves, but so that we can be a blessing to others. And so we just praise you. We praise you, God, because you are worthy, not just for all that you do, God, but just because of who you are. You are the Almighty, and we thank you. We love you. We honor you. And it's in Jesus' name that we pray. Amen and amen. All right, y'all. Glad I caught you. Oh, miss you too. Yeah. Well, come on, Friday. We talking about, well, you might not want to see it, but it's about life after divorce, and yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Something to see. If you are divorced, it's something that you really want to see because we're going to have three different perspectives. Actually, four if I join in. One is recently divorced under a year. One is like 6 to 7 years. No, 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 no. Yeah, 6 to 7 years, divorced twice, and then one is like 13 years out of divorce. So just to see the different spaces where they are, right, is something to see and something to experience. And if you are divorced, I think it will definitely help you get through your divorce as well. Okay. All right. So I will see y'all on Friday. Enjoy your day. Love you all. Bye, Royal Ones.